So I was just showing how your $1,100 cash flow plus your $200 credit card now and your $1,200 in expenses all goes into that $4,000, which drops that balance down really fast. And in 2 months, you're out of that debt. And it's just playing with your money. You're literally just playing with your money. Yes, and if your card has rewards, you just really, really knocked off all the interest because it kind of offset any that you did pay, okay? Not really. Interest rates don't really matter. That's why people are freaking out. You know, they'll say, my credit card's at 30%. And I'm like, well, if you have like this, would it even matter? If this was 30%, $4,000 credit card, that would mean they're paying $100. As long as this sits at $4,000, they would be paying $100 a month. As long as it sits here. But if you drop it out to $1,500 in one day, at 30%, you're paying $37.50 for interest. You see the difference? $137. Well, they're going to average this out, the bank is. So they would average, let's say, the high and the low. So the 4,000 and the 1,500 times 30%, you're at, nope, that was wrong. Times 30%. You're at $68.75 a day. So that would be more like closer to what you would, a month. That's what you would be paying in interest more likely instead of it sitting here. That's month one, but month two, you're at a $2,700 balance, and then you're at a $200 low. So you do averages to kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be paying, but this month is going to be very low on the interest, okay? And every month after that, the expenses, you should be paying those off monthly, okay? Prayers for me to understand. It's almost making sense. Well, what? Yay, Mandy. You can, but they do charge. Okay. It depends, Jay Jackson. He says he can pay his rent out of a credit card, but they're going to charge 3%. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Somebody else? Jesus, what do you think about that? Let's see what he says. Yes, keep watching the videos. It will clear up. Oh no, Ed Wizard, go to Fantastic on YouTube. Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay, go on there and see any video that you want to. Okay, so you don't have to watch them tonight. Okay, good, good, good. What if I only get paid once a month? It still works. Can you make a credit card payment with another credit card? No. That's what we were just talking about. If you have any expenses, this is your income. Rent usually cannot be. Car payments cannot be. Other credit card payments cannot be. So you would have to leave those in the bank. The only time, just to be honest, the only time I ever even make a suggestion of doing a balance transfer from a credit card into another credit card, the only real time that I even think about that is if you have $10,000 available on a 0% credit card that you get, and a lot of people's been getting these, guys. You need to be looking for these 0% credit cards. I can't even believe they're doing it in the credit crunch that we're in right now and going into. I can't believe it. But I have calls every day, emails every day, that everybody's getting approved for the $10,000 up to $50,000, okay, on their credit lines at 0%. And if you have another credit card that's sitting at $5,000 at 0%, at 30%, or even 20%, I don't even care. And then you've got one at $2,000 setting at 20%. That's $7,000 that you should, I think, I would transfer that into your 0%. Let's be working down this balance without any interest, okay? So look for these right now. I know Chase is throwing them out. I know that Citi is throwing them out. So if you do this, there's going to be probably a 3 to 5% fee. So let's just figure 5% on 7,000. $350. So you would have $7,350 up here, okay? So let's figure what the interest is going to be at 20%. It's going to be $117 approximately on the 7,000 at the 20%. So if you're paying this every month, and then we're going to throw it up here and let it set at 0, then depending on how many months it takes us to work this down or whatever, of course you're going to be saving some money there. After your 3rd month, you're already paying more interest. So if you've been letting these sit a while, you can transfer them up there, let them sit. They give you usually 12 to 24 months to sit on a 0%. If we need to then move your income to another card and be working it down and then paying minimums on this until we get your other debt worked down, there's all kinds of different strategies you can use to get out of debt. And that's the point, to get out of debt, okay? And so whatever strategy you're going to need is what we work on. And I have been doing this a lot this week because people have been calling me and they're like, I got a 0% credit card today and it's $20,000, and they'll have 15 credit cards that they're paying 30% on, and they're like $50, $25 payments a month, you know. Transfer them up here, the most of them, that's not going to eat us up in the fees, but still a 5% fee for what you've been letting, 10 cards sit at for 2 years at the high balances. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the interest and start working this stuff down, okay? Because it's really that easy.